Hello everybody, it's Joel from Silver Arrow Cars, and I'm here in our showroom just before exporting this back to the United States where it started its life. This is our 2002 Mercedes-Benz G500. This comes to us from one of our good clients. He purchased it on Bring a Trailer earlier in the year. As he does, as he gets pretty trigger happy. He purchased this with a use in mind, as he normally does, and then realized that nope, he's going to go another direction. So that doesn't mean that he's done nothing to it. When the truck arrived here in Canada, after he purchased it out of Oregon, he sent it to, under our advice, sent it to the local Mercedes-Benz dealership, and they went thoroughly through the truck and found a whole bunch of stuff that should have been taken care of before he purchased it, or that he should have checked to see if those things were taken care of before he purchased it. So to the tune of $11,000, a bunch of deferred maintenance, replacing the tires, and other things was taken care of at our local Mercedes-Benz dealership, and then the truck was also certified and government inspected for worthiness of the roads in Canada. And also on top of that, he spent another $3,000 updating the infotainment center from the old version that we're all familiar with on these trucks to a later one. Then he drove it very, very rarely and then decided he would buy something else, which is what he did. So here we are prepping this for sale. We are selling this at no reserve. Top Bid is going to buy it. This has now been properly reconned for retail floor, as if we were selling it on our retail floor. We've gone through it very thoroughly and everything has been checked on it. I will say this is a very nice condition early G-Wagon, or early modern G-Wagon, shall I say. This would be a really great platform to do a really cool overland build on. I suggested to him, hey, we should maybe lift it a little bit, go a little larger on the tires, and give it some real street presence, to which he just said, sell it. So here we are with it. We now own it. It is in our name. We have this sitting in our Blaine, Washington warehouse. It is titled in Washington State, ready for its new owner. In this video, I'm just going to show you around the entire truck and show you exactly what kind of condition it's in. I'll show you that new infotainment center, and I'll take it for a drive and we'll go through it. So let's start with the exterior. Let's start with maybe the front. It does have, and I think this is a great news story, it does have PPF across the front of it, which has a couple little nicks in it, but in very, very good shape. That PPF is on the headlight bezels, so it's around the headlight bezel on the top edge here, front of the hood. It is not on the it's on the fender flare, not on the actual metal fender itself, and then on the front leading edge you can see it ending here on the bumper. Thus, the front end is in quite good condition. Those driving lights, they're in good shape. A little bit of wear to the stainless on the bush bar. I like the fact that it's on there. Again, if you're going to do a cool build and maybe give it a little bit of a lift, I think that's nice to have on there. And then the rest of the front is in really quite good shape for a 2002. Of course, this only has 67,000 miles, so somewhat to be expected. All the wheels are in really good shape. These are brand new General tires. These are nice all-terrain. We do have a full set of undersides, so you can view those. The windshield, some small pitting, we call micro pitting on the windshield, but all in all in very good shape, as is the rest of the hood. There was a couple nicks here. Where were they? There's one, there's a couple there, but all in all in really good shape. You can tell usually by things like the screw heads, or maybe the steel component screw heads here, those plastics. Usually you can tell, you know, how it's been treated or where it's been stored by window seals or plastics like this. And in this case, all in very, very good condition. And that is in alignment with what I would expect coming out of California originally and then Oregon. So West Coast its whole life. The rest of the truck down the side is in really, really good condition. Very, very good condition. Just the odd small little chip that is to be expected. It's got some older PPF here on the leading edge of the rear fender flare. Rear wheel in great shape. All the glass, all the glass is in great shape. It does have these Yakima racks up on top. We just left them as there's no point of taking them off. Those go with the truck. The lenses on those rear tail lights in great shape. Same with the bumper, little grip tape. Oh no, that's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it's cut. Bumper's in great shape, the lenses are in great shape. Even the hitch, really tidy. Spare tire cover, little scratch there. But all in all, very good shape. Same with those hinges. And then the same goes for the passenger side. Those wheels are in really good shape, and then same thing down the side. All the plastics, the glass, trim, all of which is in really good condition. Very impressive for a 22, that's hard to believe, 22-year-old G-Wagon. Here's another look at this wheel. A little bit of degradation in the wheel finish. That's a pretty easy fix for somebody. Down the side of the truck, I've got nothing as far as dents, dings, or anything else I want to point out to you. It is in really, really good shape. Let's move into the interior, and on our way, and we'll come back to that. There's that illuminated door sill in stainless. Door panels and all the surfaces on the interior are in really good shape. That seat is quite impressive. We've done nothing with those other than clean them. So there's been no touch-ups in the leather. Sunroof works exactly the way you should and you would expect. And the headliner is very, very tidy. No scuffs or marks on that. The wood on the driver or on the steering wheel, all in great shape. No cracks, nothing that you can feel in your hands. The wood in the dash and the center console, same thing, no cracking. There is that nice big Pioneer screen from the new CarPlay infotainment screen that does have a backup camera as well. Dash all in really good condition as well. And then moving into the back, same thing. Very, very tidy. Seats all in really good shape. No breakdown. Very, very tidy. Let me go around to the other side and open up that door. A little bit more light. Same thing when it comes to the door panels in the rear here, the backs of the seats, the leather on the rear seats. Really, really tidy. There's no mistaking a G-Wagon door, that is for sure. I'm gonna pop the hood and then we'll get into that back. We'll clear out some of that stuff. Okay, we're back. So coming around to the back, it does come with a full set of WeatherTech winter mats that are like new. Those were purchased by our client, and then it's got a little sunshade. Condition of the carpet is excellent, as is the seat backs of the rear seats, all in really good condition. Same with the door, or the rear cargo panels. I don't know if this is going to be a little hard to see. See if I can add some light. Really, really tidy, and that's really impressive that wasn't all chipped up, banged up over the 22 years. Let's move to in the front under the hood. See if I can do this one-handed. I can remember where the hood latch is. Indeed. Those gas struts for the hood, as you just heard, nice and strong. So this is really impressive. Generally, when you're looking at used cars, especially of this age, and you're looking at stuff from across the country, both north and south, I'm usually looking for stuff that gives away corrosion or the climate in which it's lived in. And generally, some of this CAD plated stuff, or some of the steel underneath the hood, or the aluminums, you'll start to see corrosion on, or electrolysis. And this is all extremely tidy. A very well preserved 22-year-old G-Wagon. Of course, this was a California truck to begin with, so this should pass all smog, EPA. It is EPA compliant for California, as that's where it was sold new. Just hop in and start it up, and then look for our other video, doing a driving video. We might want to connect to my phone. It does work as wireless Apple CarPlay. There we go. 5 messages, and you don't want to see how many emails. So that is a wireless Apple CarPlay unit. Heated seats. I'm not going to spray the rear. Where a windshield wiper works, I just turned it on. Climate control down here. Oops. Let's see if we can get that climate control on camera. Well, we'll do that in the driving video. So there you have it. That's me leaving the key in there. There you have it. You can find us on the internet, Silver Arrow Cars Limited. We are based out of Canada, but we have facilities in the US. This truck is selling out of Blaine, Washington, out of our Washington warehouse. This is titled in Washington State and transfers over to you very easily. Again, this is a US vehicle returning, sold new in California, then Oregon, and then us here in British Columbia. Selling no reserve. Get all your bids in. Good luck.